Hello everyone, this is Surya and welcome to BI Geek. In today's video, we are going to solve a problem from HackerRank Java String Introduction, and in this problem we will learn about strings. There are different methods in the strings. We're gonna take a look on that. So basically, in this problem, what we have to do, we're gonna have two strings, and first we will have three lines of output. For the first line, we will print the sum of the length of string A and B. In the second line, we will print yes if A is lexicographically greater than B, otherwise we will print no instead. After that, for the third line, capitalize the first letter of both A and B and print them on a single line separated by a space. For our input, we will have two strings A and B, and for that we also have the pre-written code, and after that we have to put our code from where we will print our three outputs. Now let me just copy this code and paste it into my code editor, and I have to import scanner class, and after that they give the name to their strings capital A and capital B, which is wrong. We do not have to do that, so we will put it like this, and these are our strings. Basically, for variables we follow camel casing, so we will make it correct. Now first I have to print the sum of the length of both strings, so I will put a s out over there, and I will use a dot length and I will sum it with b dot length. So this is the code to sum the length of two strings. Now what I have to do, I have to check if A is lexicographically greater than B. If yes, then I have to print yes, otherwise I have to print no. So for that, we have to compare both strings A and B. Now I have to use a s out again, and I will compare them. Like for that, I have a method. Let's say I will put dot after that. So I have compare to method to do that, and in that compare to method I have to pass another string. For that I want to compare. Now I will put b over there. After that, if the value from this function is greater than 1, then I will put yes. For that I will use a ternary operator, and this will be my yes, and in another case I will print no over there. So this is the code. Now let's see the implementation of compare to method and see on basis of what I put 1. So basically, if you see over there, here I am getting a string, and what I am doing, I am using compare to method again. So I will not go into this code. Let's read this documentation. So compare to string lexicographically. The comparison based on the Unicode values of each character in the string. The character sequence represented by the string object is compared lexicographically to the character sequence represented by the argument string. So in the question also we have to compare them lexicographically. So our compare to method is doing that for us. Okay, now let's see. The result is a negative number if the string object lexicographically precedes the argument string. The result is a positive number, positive integer, if the string object lexicographically follow the argument string. So basically, if A is lexicographically greater than B, then we will get a positive number. The result is 0 if the string are equal, and compare to return 0 exactly when the equals object method will return true. So basically, what we have to do here, if the number is positive, then our A is greater than B. If the number is negative, our B is greater than A. So basically what we are doing here, if A compared to B is greater than, means a positive number, then in that case we are printing yes, and in another case we are printing no. So this ask is complete. Now the third ask, where we have to print the string. Let's say we have hello and Java. We have to capitalize the first character of both strings, and we have to put a space between them, and then we have to print. So for that, let's say I have a string Surya. What I have to do, I have to do it like this. So Surya. So I have to convert this string Surya into this. In past videos, we already see a method like let me just show you, like a dot to upper or to lower. So basically these are the methods. On the basis of that, they convert the whole string into uppercase or lowercase. But here in our case, we have to capitalize the first character, so we can't use that to uppercase method. So what we have to do, we have to first get this s from our string. So what we will do, we will get this s and separate out our this Uriah, and it's a weird name. And after that, we have to convert our s into uppercase. So we will do it like this, capital S, and then we will concatenate both values, s plus, and at last we will get our Surya like this. Okay, so this is going to be our way through which we can capitalize our first character. So first, what we have to do, let's create this Surya. First, let me just use a string to do that, and I will give a name a dot capital to this. And first I will separate out this. So for that, what we can do, I have a method, substring method. Okay, substring. Here we have to provide beginning index and beginning index or end index, if you see over there. So here I will use this one, where I will give two inputs. So first I will give the starting index of my string, and after that I will give the end index of my string. So according to that, if you see over there, according to that, my s is on 0 index, and I will providing 0 1. So my end index is 1. So this substring method will give me s from my string. Now I have to capitalize that s to uppercase. So I will use that uppercase method over there, and after that, what I will do, I will use again the substring method with beginning index. Now if you see over there, I will provide 1 to that function. So what is happening, let me iterate again. So here I am getting s using this, I am getting my s, and I am using two uppercase to make my s into the capital form, and again I am using substring method with beginning index. Now if you see the implementation of beginning index, here what we are doing, so if you see this substring, and here I have beginning index. Now in the substring method, we are again calling the substring method, and here I am providing length. Now what does length function do? In our case, if I put a length function to this, I will get 5. Now if you see this, okay, a dot substring 1,5. So what I will get, so let's say s is on my 0, u on my 1, r on my 2, and let me just complete it, y on 3, and a on 4. So this is our indexing for Surya. Now the length function will give 5. So if you see this, I am after this, like after this my substring function will be like end index. So this is my end index I am getting, but if you see this, I am providing length. So basically this will become like this. So if you see over there, what I will do, my starting index is 1 and I will iterate till 5. But in substring method we will not consider 5 as an like index, because our index complete at 4. In this case also we start from 0 and we go till 1, but our substring method will not give us 1, it will only give us 0. So to understanding it even more easily, we will just minus 1 from our last n index and we will get our value. So this will give us URYA, and at last I am concatenating my string over there and it will become like this. So this is our way through which we can do some iteration to make our first character capital. So let me do it again for B capital and B dot substring 0,1 dot toUpperCase. Okay, toUpperCase, and after that B dot substring and starting index will be 1, and at last what I can do, I have to print these values a capital, and after that I will put a space and then B capital. So this is our final code, and what I can do, I can just comment this and run this code. And let's say if I put Surya and after that Pratap, so the length of both strings is 11 and S is lexicographically greater than Pratap because S come after P, so S is greater than P. So I am getting yes, and after that I am getting Surya Pratap like this. So this is our final code and this is working properly, and let me just copy this and paste it over there. Okay, with Java 15, you can use Java 8 also. So let's run this and our test case is passed. And if you see this, our test case is working properly. Now if you want to copy this code, there is a link in the description box. From there you can just go to our website and copy our code and paste it into your code editor. And let me just remove it, package. Okay, so I can just submit this and my test case will go successfully passed. And if you have any question, you can just comment down below, and there is a link of my Instagram, so you can reach out to me on that. And if you have any question, like any query, if you want to solve me some question for you, then you can just reach out to me. Now in upcoming videos we will solve another problem from HackerRank where we will learn more about strings, and our next video will be Java rejects to duplicate words. So this is a medium priority and it is the most important video from coding point of view. And if you want to become a developer, you have to face rejects multiple times in your career. And now I think we are good to go with this. If you like this video, you can just give a like and subscribe to our channel. Let's meet into the next video. Till then, take care, thank you, and bye bye.